सलाम मेरे अजीज पंखों।
Jungkook was just seated aside, looking at his life, his Taeyong, who was smiling. Soon, everyone left, leaving Taeyong and Jungkook alone. He walked to Tae, who was now looking at him. "You know what you are for me?" he asked while taking a step in front of him. "On. You tell me," Tae asked while holding his hand. "You are my life, and what you did was enough to kill me," he said, and they smiled. They, "and you know what? You are for me," he said as a tear slipped from his eyes. "Is anything happened to you? I will die too," he said, and he wiped his tear. "We have to live for each other. We have to be with each other. I want to spend my every moment with you. I want to smile, cry, happy and fight with you. I want a family with you. You and me, our home," he said, making him smile. "Me too, Jungkook." After that injection, Taeyong fell asleep, but he was not. He just kept looking at his pretty face. This boy is in front of him was his life. He can't imagine his single second without him. A tear slipped on his cheek. Looking at him, he started recalling all the moments they spent together. Their first meet, their arguments, their fight, everything, and every memory was making him smile. He went to a nearby sofa, placed in the room, and lay down on it, but with his face in all his eyes. His eyes never leave his face, and all the night passed by looking at him, nor for once he blinked or closed his eyes, but just gazing him, his beard, his Taeyong. Dion was fallen aside on the cold floor, but he was not feeling anything. His mind was recalling only one memory. When Tae took the bullet on himself, he was still in shock. He thought his love, lust, and passion is more powerful than their love, but he was wrong. He found himself wrong. He has nothing like them. They hurt with when he saw in Jungkook's eyes the fear, the pain in his eyes revealed that how much he loved Taeyong. Taeyong was feeling guilty. His heart, his soul was filled with disgust. He was hating himself. He was hating his eyes, his hands, his thinking, everything that tried to hurt him. "I don't want these eyes," he said madly while scratching his eyes with his both hands. His hands, he said crazily and started hitting his head on the wall. He was going crazy. He was ashamed on his every act, on being such a disgustful person. He was hating himself. He was punishing himself for doing all this. He started hitting his head on the wall because he wanted to kill his that thinking which was filled with lust. "You should die, Taeyong," he said, and again starting his head on the wall. Blood started running down on his face, but he didn't stop. He was going crazy. He was feeling so disgusting. He was hating himself, his soul, on his being a human. As I entered the room, I saw him smiling. "They was talking to you, and both were smiled on something." "Good morning, Bear," I said as I walked to him. "Where are you? I have been looking for you," he said, and I smiled. "I was always here," I said, and sat down on the bench. They smiled, and you left there, leaving us alone. "How are you feeling now?" I asked, going closer to him. "I'm fine, because you're here," they said, and hold my hand. "I'm always with you, my love, but promise me that you'll never do this kind of stupidity again," I said, and he smiled. "Little master, I'm never going to step back from saving you, they said and pinched my nose. I said while carrying his face, and me too. I can't see my life hurt too, they said and kissed my forehead. Get well soon, dear. I miss you so much, I said. He rested his head on my chest, and I wrapped my arms around him. I know you love me so much, he said, making me laugh. Little master love you a lot. This heart only beat for you, dear, I said, holding him closer to my heart. I know, this heart is only mine, they said, place his lips on my heart. I smiled and just keep feeling him. We both were listening each other's hearts beat and silent around us. I was smiling with him, my life, my beer. Days passed and I recovered fully. After 2 weeks, I enter my room and look at it. I miss it so much. I was feeling so happy to be at home in my room. I looked around and went to bed. I sat down slowly and picked the photo frame placed on the side wooden table. Little master, I said, look at his beak and smile more while kissing it. Here I am, kiss me, not my picture. Someone grabbed the photo frame and I turned, and it was my dear husband. I narrowed my eyes at him, but he just looked at me. Move, I'm going out, I said and got up. Not so fast, he said and grabbed my hand and pulled me in his arms. I was seated now in his lap while my arms were around his neck. Jungkook, you are impossible. Leave me, I said and tried to free myself, but he started leaning close to me. My breath stuck when I saw his intense eyes looking. I put his face in my neck and held me tightly. Jungkook, I shuddered, but he shut me by placing his lips on my neck. I love you. My eyes closed down and my hold tight around his neck. His breath was burning my neck. I was melting in his arm. I miss you so much, he whispered again while teasing me with his lips on my skin. My breath got wrecked and I was lost in his feeling. In his kisses before we can complete, lost ourselves, we heard a knock on the door. He tried to say, but I narrowed my eyes at him to stop him. Keep quiet, I said and slowly get up from his lap. 3 months later, Jungkook, I called him, who was busy in doing something on his laptop. When we are going to meet Jimin? I'm missing him, I said, and he turned to me. Tomorrow, he said, making me surprised. Really? I asked and he nodded. Oh, thank you, I said and almost hugged him. You're welcome here, he said, and I ran to pack my stuff. I was so happy. I was going to meet Jimin and all. I was so happy I was flying with happiness when suddenly some dizziness tried to make me fall. I held the wardrobe to stop myself from falling. I blinked my eyes twice to come back to my sense.